Hello everyone, welcome to episode 7. My name is General W, and like I said just then, this is episode 7 of Game Dev Studio. Now in the last one, we started making Alien Covert 2, and just like I said, I got it to almost the end. Now I have already done a quality assurance session. Wait, I did 2, but I only did 1. Anyways, but this is almost at the end. He's already fixed the bugs. So what we're going to do is we're going to instantly do, let's have a look, let's do $5,000 convention. There we go. Now this is, I'm hoping that we make money off this one and people actually think it's a good game, because we haven't been doing very well lately. So let's have a look at this. So who did I slander? I slandered this guy. They have lots of employees. So current employee is 68. They have 31 and they have 22. Okay. So right now we're just really waiting for the game convention, which is in 8 months. The last time I attended it was a very long time ago. My booth attracted 3,000 people. Okay. When was our last game? It was in 51. So how long has this game taken us to make? 37 years. Oh my gosh, it is horrendous. That's crazy. 37 years for one game. Oh, that voice crack there. Okay. So, how long now? We've got about 5 months. That's good. I'm happy that he got rid of all the bugs in the early stages of the development. So how are you guys all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, not much is gonna happen in this video if this doesn't do well. Now I'm just hoping this does well, because we really need to kick off the company. 7 episodes in, if you include this one, and we haven't even kicked up the company and gotten money rolling in yet. We need to be able to like buy this studio or something. It was bad. It's bad. Oh, people don't like it. It's another major waste of money, I'm guessing. Although we do have more over there. How was the first Alien Covert? The first one was 5.4. This one's probably going to be worse, because this is, they say it's bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the price to $19.99. So it's easier. We're going to also advertise the game. I'm going to go for you. No, we're not, because that's too expensive. I'm going to try and get some reviewers. So let's do that. Okay, so they'll come out and see us. They won't, and they won't. Okay, so we've got one group. Channel review, you'll soon find out. We've worked on the gameplay the most. We'll let the players decide, and that will be a fun ride. Let's increase the expectations. I wouldn't expect too much. This says got the most features out of all the games. Just don't know what's wrong. What do we do wrong here? Fantasy Warfare 3. Now that was a scale of 6. So that was about half of this game. I'm curious if I should even finish it. I'm gonna finish it, I think. It'd be a good idea to. Yeah, we'll see. Alright. Since the game's almost done, I think we should just do one more convention. Just one person. I'm curious if I should extend it. Let's just extend it a couple times, actually. So back at 90%, so it's going to take a whole lot longer. But it's just so we can improve the game. Alrighty. So we need to actually start to do something good. Yeah. It's still bad. Oh, I don't know what to do. Let's do some more interviews. They won't be able to make it, they won't. They will, and they will. That's good, but let the players decide. We don't know yet. Gameplay, and it will be a fun ride. Another one, here we go. Handle the interview. We'll let the players decide how fun it is. Fans like to know when it's going to be released. We have no idea. People would like to know on what aspect of the game you're focusing most on. We're focusing mostly on the gameplay. People are always looking out on the lookout for great games. Is there any additional you'd like to mention in that regard? But I don't want to make false promises. That was a really bad one. I'm going to finish this, but I really don't want this to be the whole video, just this game. Because it's just really bad. This is a terrible game. It's just absolutely awful. See, this guy has spent nearly his whole life making this game. I know why. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. He doesn't have any knowledge. He doesn't have knowledge in what the game's made for. It's made as an action. I'm so stupid. How did I not know that? Can I like send him to go on an activity? Let's go paintball. Quite 8 people to be enjoyable. Oh, what can I do? Let's just do the gun range. We need you to get knowledge in firearms. Because you have knowledge in public speaking in medieval games, but oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I wish I could go back and remake this character now. Remake the game. My next game's gonna be another fantasy adventure game, I suppose, then. You have to do Fantasy Strats 2. Actually, wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Yeah, we'll make Fantasy Strats 2 and it'll be another high game scale. But this time, we'll actually develop it properly. Because they actually want to interview it, it's surprising. We will let the players decide. We actually don't know yet still. The gameplay is going to be worked on the most, and we don't want to make false promises. And it was still an awful interview. So what's the popularity looking like? Very bad, and the hype's also very bad. You know what, I'm not gonna finish it. Actually, no, I'll finish it. Let's look for a publisher. We can't actually get any of these, but they'll still... What's happening here? It's a bit broken. See if we can refresh it and see if it breaks still. Oh, they want to interview us. Okay. So we'll let the players decide. We don't actually know. We're working on the gameplay, of course. And it will be a fun ride. That actually gets a better interview score. So let's go. If we're looking at a publisher again, it's still broken, so let's just try you guys. We have denied your request regarding your Alien Covert 2 project. They say your company does not have enough employees for them to be a safe investment. I see. That's alright. So the quicker we get more employees, the better. Might even have to take a gamble here and make a... or get some employees. Waste a bit of money. Yeah, we don't have any money, so this game's got to make some money. At least just let them know we're still making a terrible game, so let's do another convention. 9 months, and he is set to retire fairly soon, so probably when this game is finished. Okay. So let's 5% left. Game conventions coming up soon, so we'll do that. Get all that done. Alright, this has been a very unproductive video. I wouldn't be surprised if half of you guys, or any of you guys, skip towards the end. Let's make it interesting. So, I'm going to choose from one of these three. I'm going to use a really bad choosing method. Any, many, money, mo, get your buttons time, if it's squares, we let it go. Any, many, money, mo. Sips Games, we're going to slander you for $10,000. Probably a really bad idea. It was a failure. The general public did not believe any part of the slander campaign was as a result. And as a result, Sips Games has not lost any reputation. Now, I do not believe they found out it was us either. No, they didn't. It is fantastic. Okay, so 96%. I still think it was bad. I'm so mad now. Oh, I just hope it makes a bit of money, come on. I'll make it $5 if I have to, I just want it to make money. Some sort of money. So, our character has got... he's good on fantasy strategy game. But medieval. Fantasy. Fantasy, so he doesn't actually have information on fantasy, does he? Medieval, it's just medieval stuff. And speeches. Motivational speeches. Oh, what? Improved interaction with employees within specific contexts. Now I screwed up with that as well, because I thought that was to do with the conventions. And it's really not. Oh, great. Just fantastic. I screwed up even more. Alright. So this guy's gonna retire probably when this game's done. Which is fine. At least be able to fix everything. So I'll be able to get rid of public speaking and maybe the medieval one. Maybe we can make an Alien Covert game again, but it's actually good. So let's just finish off this game. 98. Almost there. This was meant to be the game that saved the company. It's gonna be the game that destroys it, I reckon. 7 episodes is good, but 7 episodes of no production, nothing. I remember saying that this is gonna be a game about, this is gonna be like an indie dev series, right? Making small games, the whole thing. And at the moment, it's still looking like it is. I think it still is going to be that crappy little series that I didn't want to happen. Although we're going to release it very soon, there's no conventions coming up that I can do, that I can afford. So, it's almost done. I'm just going to finish this last feature. And 3, 2, 1, and it is done. So let's get this out there right now. 41k on its first day. It's horrible. I don't even know if we should start making a new game. Can we just get rid of this guy? Can I get rid of you? I want to update this. You know what? We're going to make an expansion pack for Alien Covert. Wait. A 2.8! Okay, it's a 2. Let's make an expansion pack. It's going to be $4.99. It's going to be a small scale. And we're going to give it just a new campaign. Alien Covert 2. Crappy Camp. Crappy Camp. There you go. So can I make that? No content. Yes, I selected a new campaign. Okay, I suppose we can do gameplay mechanics. And cosmetic items, yeah, that works. See, it's still being done really fast. And we'll just announce it. Hey guys, we're making another crappy game, yay. So how much did it actually sell? In the end, it only sold for one platform. Where'd they go? Where'd those platforms go? They just disappeared. Something's broken here. Something's really broken here. They just disappeared. Now that's obviously done really badly. That's why we're releasing Crappy Camp. Let's register Alien Covert, guys. Oh, we can't. Oh, I hate it so much. I don't even want to do a QA for that. I suppose we have no choice if we want to sell a couple copies. It's just, I just want to get to the end of this guy's life, so he can move on, retire, so on. So let's get you to finish that, and now release that. I actually sold quite a few copies. Hold on, that's 500k. Hold on. Let's make another one actually. I think that's really good. Let's make it this a 2 scale. Let's add new gameplay mechanics and so on. 2.2 Covert. Alien Covert, of course. Alien Covert 2. And this is gonna be the attack on Vivian, I don't know. And let's get that out there. Gonna announce that we're making this. Now they actually made a bit of money, and it's making this a bit of money as well. See, it's slowly going down. Yeah, you guys can do it. We will let the players decide. You'll find out eventually, and the gameplay, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah, I'm getting excited now. We might be making a little bit of money. See, it's not going off sale. It's just selling. It's slowly going down. Very slowly. The Game Awards. Oh my gosh! Crappy Camp was an 8.5. Is that because he's got knowledge now? No, he doesn't. Still doesn't have knowledge in that section. Keep going, keep going. Alright. an annual Game Awards. So, welcome to the annual Game Awards, where we award game developers for their hard efforts and advancements in the game industry. This year, we have only 3 categories in which game developers will be competing: strategy, horror, and action. The best strategy game goes to Knights and Warrior by Idea Entertainment. Best horror goes to Special Service Blast 5 by Sips, and the best action game goes to Rightful God by Bow Studios. And then Game of the Year is Blast, of course, by Sips Games. We don't need to listen to that because we didn't win it. Although you just said, thank you guys, woo, hooray. So this is almost done. Should hopefully pick up those sales again, or at least sell a bit of its own. Let's do a QA. Nothing, that's good. No bugs. So we'll be able to release it as soon as it's done. Okay, come on mate, finish that nice and quick. Alright. Now it's done, let's release it. It's selling some of its own copies, that's fine. It's not too much. And it's sad there, that probably wasn't worth it. Although, it was a 7.1. Which is pretty decent. I think we can buy those now. Hopefully all of these these ones don't disappear. I don't know why, they just magically flew away. Didn't actually... Oh, I'm not gonna bother entering them because I found out in my own way that you can't actually win the Game Awards for releasing a DLC or expansion pack, whatever you want to call it. So let's start another game. Let's make a fantasy game. It's gonna be called Fantasy Strats 2, I think. Now does he have any... He's medieval fighting. So let's actually just get him to start this. Fantasy Strats. Fantasy Strats 2. This one's gonna be $24.99. It's gonna be... Let's make it a medium scale project. And let's use the matchbox. It's gonna be a strategy game, of course, and fantasy. In fact, no, we'll just keep this going. No, actually, yeah, no, we're gonna make it an adventure game. We're not making Fantasy Strats 2. It's gonna be Fantasy Warfare. It's not gonna be 4. It's gonna be Fantasy Warfare. Great Beginnings. I know that's spelt wrong because I can't spell for crap for the life of me. But in fact, I know what we can do. Let's make Fantasy Warfare mobile. We're gonna make it for the P phone. This is gonna cost $9.99. Studio Team top. No, this is gonna be a sequel. No, it's gonna be its own thing. It's gonna be a third person. It's gonna have all of the bits and bobs. Conversation system. Amateur voice acting, because we don't really need professional. Fully voiced characters, actually. So have all of this stuff. Requires this, requires that. Oh, I can't actually have this stuff. It's weird. Thirst and Hunger needs survival. And photography. Where's the photography stuff? I don't see it. I don't see where I need photography. I don't know. Machine learning? I don't even know there was a thing. So let's get that. Motion capture animations, sure. Regular sounds and a regular soundtrack. In fact, let's go for the professional right here. Let's go for it. It's quite expensive. So, in-app purchases. Let's do in-app purchases, but complexity very low. And we'll get static and procedural ambient audio. Let's begin development. This one won't take nearly as long as the other ones, but it's still going to take a very long time. So, just like I've done with the other games, I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to let this game roll out for a little bit. I'm not going to let it release, but I'll let it go, and then I'll see you in the next ones. We'll release it, do the QA and all that stuff, and I'll see you all later. Have a good day. This is me, General W, and I'm out of here for now, of course. See you in a couple days.